Hi, Collective. How's everybody doing? We're doing good. Evie's back here laying down. I don't think she's going to say hi. Say hi, Collective. She just got to see her little friend Paisley upstairs. She's another little chihuahua that lives upstairs, so she's all tired from going crazy and seeing Paisley. All right, guys. I hope everybody's having a good day. We're doing really good. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for spending your time with me, and those of you who've not subscribed and just view the content, I appreciate you as well. I hope that you will consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much. I love you, soul family. So let's tap in. So I'm wanting to do some energy for the Lionsgate portal. So I've already got cards pulled, and I've been working on this for a while, so we're just going to tap in and get right into it. Okay, so the first card out here in my lip gloss is Scythe. Danger, accident, warning, sudden, harvest, and surgery. So, okay, don't let it scare you. Okay, so we've all been going through a lot of shit, you know, and all this is getting ready to be transformed in a miraculous way. All right, so, and we have to be a catalyst for that change in and of ourselves. So we're seeing through the deception. Glory is but a fleeting glimpse. Okay, so we're overcoming this danger and this deception because of the peacock here, because we're on our self-love tour. We're focusing on ourselves, we're doing our inner healing work, and we're growing. Okay, you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself. Exactly. That which makes you indefinabely unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power and letting go of negative self-talk. Okay, so don't be hard on yourself. Don't tear yourself down. Love yourself and be gentle with yourself. And under this deception and danger here, we got the snake. So we've all been dealing with clear little sneaky snakes. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman, you know. So cheating situations, third-party interferences, you know, things that, exes that could have put you in danger, or doesn't even have to be a partner. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be siblings, it could be co-workers, it could be somebody you don't even know, you know, the other woman too, you know, or the other man. Take it how it resonates. But these past life karmic enemies here that we're balancing out this karmic energies with, as we're balancing this out, we're coming into our North Node, okay, and balancing out this karmic soul energy that we were born into this life with, that has to be balanced out, and also energy that we create that has to be balanced out while we're here. Okay, next we got clouds. Confusion, negativity, unclarity, doubt, worry, and uncertainty. Okay, so a lot could have had you confused, could have put you into a negative mindset for a while. Caused doubt and worry and fear because you were dealing with danger. You know, some of you could have even gotten hurt to where you needed surgery, or if you need surgery and you're putting that off, go ahead and take care of that. Be sure that you're taking care of your body, because it is your temple and you need to take care of it and honor your body and make sure that your health is in order. Okay, under the clouds we got death. Okay, so we're going through a major transformation right now. Endure the trial and overcome the failure. Okay, and we all have things in our lives that we try really hard at and we don't succeed at it. But that 417 on the clock, that's my daughter's birthday, and that's a huge angel number that always pops up. But you're not a failure. You just have to get up and you have to try again. Sometimes when something doesn't come forward for us, it's because, number one, it may not be time. Number two, there could be people around that don't need to experience that with you. Number three, it could just be something that maybe you don't need to do, and if Spirit's not allowing that to come forward, then that's just something that may not be meant for you. Okay, but you can't look at it as though you're a failure. And each time that we do fail at something, or we don't succeed in a way that we feel as though we should, that rejection can be God's protection. It's, it's just something that may not be for us at that time. And then later on, years later, the door could open in a different way. And then boom, there it is, Okay, we got dragon and passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Okay? And then we got the crow, which is the transition here with this death card, where it's, you're hitting a new level of enlightenment in your ascension walk, and it's a huge transition, and things fall away that no longer serve us. It's just what happens. Things fall away, people fall away, interests that used to interest you, they just don't interest you anymore, and that's because you've outgrown that vibrational frequency and you don't resonate there anymore. Okay, which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. So don't be scared of change. Change is constant. We have to embrace change. Change is very important. And these transitions is what helps us grow and level up and balance out this karmic energy. And we got karmic relationships here, which is exactly what's going on. You're transitioning out from this, and getting out of stuck, stagnant energy can also increase your passion, in things that could be lying dormant that you used to really enjoy, because the energy around you is just dragging it down and you're losing that spark inside yourself. So these passions, as you're going through this transition, it's going to start reigniting again, okay? Because we've got good energy coming in right now. My crown chakra is itching. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you is the karmic relationship card here, okay? So, yeah, letting go of what no longer serves you and loving yourself. Next, we got the moon. Praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, and inspiration. So you're definitely praising God for things that are happening in your life. You're going through this beautiful death and rebirth here. You're seeing through the deception of your enemies, of your past life karmic soulmate enemies here, and the energies that they encompass, so that you can learn from the mistakes and begin anew. Okay? Next, we've got the ladybug. And you've got luck coming in. You can't get better than a ladybug. Ladybugs are fantastical, okay? Your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. It's beautiful, and it's exactly what happens. I promise it is. And we got the cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And when I pulled this card from this deck here, from the Empath's Oracle, this is going along right here with this, so I'm going to go ahead. This was the very last card that I pulled, but I'm going to read this now. Questioning the Darkest Thoughts is the card that came out, okay? So the essential themes of this card is taking a step back from negative and self-destructive thoughts, choosing to be in the present moment rather than the past or future, remembering that all thoughts and emotions are subject to change. The imagery on the card, here, I'll hold this up so that you can look at it, because the artwork on this in this deck is really cool. This image is about the deformation we experience when we take our dark thoughts too seriously and let them scare us. The human mind is vast and can dive into the darkest corners of thought. We should use this opportunity to understand ourselves better and to define our limits, okay? Now, the deeper meanings of this card. Our minds can take us to the most horrible, scary places imaginable. Much of this is based on past experience or a low self-image we've come to accept as reality. Thoughts of suicide are no stranger to strong empaths. Luckily, these things come and go for the most of us. This means that we must form a relationship with these thought patterns so we can remember that they are passing. Sometimes this takes seeing them as beings or entities. However we deal with our darkest thoughts, it takes legitimate effort to redefine them and take power over them. This is our responsibility. Pulling this card is a crucial message to examine dark, self-depreciating thoughts as they arise. It is wise to note that many of our darkest thoughts appear in order to emotionally protect us. By looking at the worst possibilities, we can brace ourselves for whatever may come. The thing is, we can't mistake our thoughts for reality. We cannot make assumptions if we don't have all the facts, or if our perspective is clouded by a blanket of sadness. We may feel the most horrid, detrimental, self-hating thoughts at times, but that does not mean they are real. These thoughts may hold some sort of clue towards solving a current conundrum, but when it comes to low self-esteem, these thoughts, which influence feelings and emotions, only serve to bring us down further. This is the battle. Okay, the suggestions for action. You can be spiritual and still get sad, upset, and angry sometimes. Absolutely, absolutely. You have to feel those emotions and you have to process them. Don't ignore them. Don't stuff them down. It's part of being a human being. It's part of human nature. You're going to experience these things and there's nothing wrong with that. It's how you handle it, okay? As many schools of Buddhism teach, recycling thoughts of the past can lead toward ongoing depression. Fear of the future instigates anxiety. So how do you return to the present moment? Perhaps the most important step is to catch the mind when you observe your thoughts slipping into darkness. With practice, these thoughts can be instantly questioned and redirected into something constructive, which is problem solving, rather than destructive, which is problem creating. On one hand, the card may be an indication that you are meant to help someone question their own darkest thoughts and help them come to a state of balance. On the flip side, it may indicate that you must do this for yourself and become your own advocate. And it is our responsibility. We have to do this for ourselves. And some of us may do this for others, okay? If it gets bad, reach out to suicide prevention helplines or text lines or encourage others to do the same. And pursue counseling, therapy, and other healing practices that are based in how the mind works. It's so important. Your mental health is so important because you have so much power in your mind, and your mind creates your reality, okay? Once again, your thoughts aren't always real, right? Thoughts influence emotions, which in turn influence action. Exactly. Ultimately, you are in control of your life and you're living this holy existence for a reason, even if it isn't immediately seen. It is a great blessing that you are here. Okay? Absolutely. Now, next we got the sun, which is definitely Leo energy here. Okay, and the sun is spirit on this card here. We got never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. And say positive affirmations over yourself every day. That's really good to help reset your mind. Binaural beats are really good to help with resetting the mind as well. And if you need therapy, definitely reach out to someone. Don't leave yourself stuck in a hard spot that you feel like you can't get out of and feel hopeless in something, if any of you out there are feeling that, okay? Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Your guides are here. They're trying to help you along this journey because we all need help from our guides. It's hard down here. It's fucking hard. Keep moving forward even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself, why are you still there? Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce. Yes. Don't be scared to walk away from that which no longer serves you. And we got the Fool going on a new journey, and the Six of Wands. The start of something new is awaiting you. There's new beginnings that are coming in. Have a sense of wonder and optimism about you. Don't be scared of going on an adventure. And it's a sense of innocence, bring that childlike mind back in and that beautiful innocent energy back in. And if you have been victimized, you're innocent from this, okay? But it's also the arrival of prosperity coming in as you go on these new adventures, and as you start believing in yourself, you're triumphant, you're going to be successful. It's the fruits of your labor are going to start coming towards you and coming in, and it's personal satisfaction, okay? As you're connecting with spirit and your guides, and they're going to help bring this to fruition for you, okay? We have Yod with your destiny here, okay? So Spirit is helping you walk into your destiny here. It's so beautiful. Slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. Everything works in divine timing, and we have to learn to be patient. And sometimes we want it right now, and we don't understand why it's taken a lifetime to get here, but it's because all of this karmic mess had to be balanced out in order for certain things to come forward. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. Exactly. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe it. You're manifesting what you desire, and sometimes it takes time to get here because you've got to get into alignment for this divine timing to come through. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. That's why we're so strong, collective. We're freaking beasts, I'm telling you. We're so strong. We've been through fucking hell and back 1,000,000 times. Seriously. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. You've overcome so much. Don't you dare think that you're a failure, because you're not. You have survived like a phoenix rising out of the ashes over and over again. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Exactly. It's not a competition, and it's not a race. We're here to outgrow ourselves, and we're here for our own soul growth. And what's going on with other people is what's going on with them. People need to stop interfering with everybody's shit and mind their business, and focus on themselves. That's how this how the collective is leveling up. These karmic energies, they don't understand that. They're still stuck in trying to sabotage everything. Here it is. Trying to sabotage your destiny with the Five of Swords here. Conflicts, leaving you defeated, arguments, stress, tension, and violence, with this danger over here, you've surrendered this shit. And They left you feeling defeated, and they're going to be defeated because they're not going to be able to destroy and take your destiny from you. Spirit is here helping bring your destiny in, okay? The Ace of Cups and the Ace of... Shit, I've got them out of order. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. You've got a lot of new beginnings coming in. Positive energy here. You've got new love coming in, and you're an unconditionally loving vessel here. You're going to be able to celebrate new things, new relationships that are going to be loving are going to start coming towards you instead of all these karmic snakes in the fucking past. You know, your creative energy is going to start heightening. Your inspiration with your passion is getting ready to have a whole new level of ignition that's going to be really good news when this happens, because I mean, you're the wounded warrior here. You've been through fucking hell and back. Your destiny's kicked your ass, you know, and you've called judgment, and judgment is here, and you know the battle is half won. You've persevered through all this. Your willpower and your tenacity is so profound. You're so strong. You don't give yourself enough credit. And I know it's been long. I know it's been hard. I know it's been fucking dark as hell. The things that we've had to go through and overcome. But judgment has been called. And the truth is coming forward. Karma is here. Forgiveness is so important in all of this to help. Forgiveness is for yourself. I say this all the time in my readings. Forgiveness does not in any way, shape, or form. Forgiveness has nothing to do with condoning the behavior of someone who's done something to you. And for people that think that, they're wrong. That's not what forgiveness means. Forgiveness is for self. Forgiveness is to release you from the nasty fucking energy that they have you trapped in. You're giving that person your energy by allowing the unforgiveness to stay there. You have to forgive them and send them on to where you call your energy back and you can cut those cords, and they can't have your energy and they can't access it anymore. And that's going to help bring these soul fragments back into your being where they belong, instead of fragmenting out from the abuse and the trauma that they put you through, because they're owning a part of your soul by not allowing the forgiveness to take place. And it creates bitterness and resentment and anger and low vibrational energies when you operate in a state of unforgiveness. You have to release it for yourself so that you can become whole again and call those aspects of your being back. Call 100% of your energy back to you. They don't deserve your energy. Release them. Forgive them and let it go. Okay? And, you know, you're honest. You're an honest person. And these people, they don't like the truth because they're dishonest. Next, we have Leo, which blew my mind because we're the Leo lines get. I was like, cool spirit, you know, which, I mean, I don't know why it surprises me, but still, I get excited whenever stuff like this happens with the synchronicity. But Leo, I will, okay? You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Okay? It takes time for something to grow. And it takes time. And if you diligently work at something and you're working with spirit to create what you want, it takes time for it to get here. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. And if it does, you're probably going to end up losing it because it didn't have enough time to create a foundation, okay? Where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Exactly. It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. I love how this synchronistically is coming out in these cards. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. You've got this, collective. And we got the Ten of Cups here with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. For those of you who are willing to receive what the divine is trying to bring in for you. Yes, you've had bad relationships. Yes, you've had horrible breakups. We all have. We've all been through fucking hell. And yeah, we're all scared to death to be with somebody. But the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, a beautiful, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, that is a beautiful new loving union that's coming in. This karmic past life shit is going to stop. The divine is intervening. You're in this beautiful Queen of Wands energy here. You're outgoing. You're creative. Some of you could be entrepreneurs. You could have your own business. You know, you are going to be attaining the happiness and fulfillment and the joy and the success and the stability that you rightfully deserve, with unconditional love that's going to be reciprocated back to you, because we've not had that. You're so strong and confident, and this is divine feminine energy. You're charismatic, and new loving energy is heading towards you. And this could even be like, you know, a new level up if you're already with your person. It's a heightened level of love in your relationship now, and it's going to increase the love in your family, okay? Loving your children, loving your spouse, loving your partner. It's romance and inspiration, flirtation, you know, have fun and keep that passion and that spark alive, okay? And good news is definitely on the way. Next, we got the Visionary. Okay, so the light attributes is capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. It's believing in what you're feeling as you're thinking to what you're manifesting with your visualization, okay? It's how you manifest things. And you're believing in what's coming in, and you see it as though it's already here. You feel it as though it's already here. That's how you're a powerful manifester, okay? Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. The shadow attribute is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And under this visionary, we have God. You know? I mean, come on. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. You're a powerful visionary for God. And God is right here with you, helping you do this. And God sees what these cruel motherfuckers are doing. Despotism and cruelty, using power to control people, is the shadow attribute of God. These people, man, God is intervening. They're going to stop. On the visionary, we got hesitation. You could be hesitant. You may not believe in yourself, but you got to believe in yourself. It's decision, confusion, and worry. God doesn't want you to be confused or worried or, you know, unclear about the decisions that you need to make. He's here trying to help lead you and guide you on your path. Don't hesitate. Step into your power. Follow your path of your spirit and your higher self working with you and through you, okay? God is getting ready to teach these motherfuckers a lesson. Karma is here. They are going to have to live and learn. We have lived and learned. That's the whole point of being down here on this earth, is living and learning and balancing out this karmic energy. That's why we're here, because that is the whole point of soul growth. That's how you obtain it, and that's how you obtain wisdom. The only way to obtain wisdom is through life experience, okay? And we've got a lot of wisdom, don't we, guys? Experience, training, and development is live and learn. Exactly. So, next we've got the trickster here. So these tricksters in your life, with these supernatural disturbances, with these entities that are attached, this shit's getting ready to stop. God is stopping this shit. They're not going to be allowed to keep doing this. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. You're on to them. You know what's going on. They're so predictable. You know, they're so predictable. The shadow attribute is manipulating others through duplicity. And that's acting like they love God, and they don't. They don't. It's all a gimmick. It's a ruse. obscure, irritation, and supernatural is the disturbance card. Okay, these entities and demons on these monkeys on their back, God, manipulating people. Well, they're getting ready to live and learn because God's had it. This shit's getting ready to stop. There's going to be a break and a pause in this because of stagnation that has been going on. It's going to end, okay? Because they could have been trying to stagnate your life in ways that, God's allowed it to happen for a while because of you learning how to recognize these things and how to work with this energy. And it's helping you grow into the powerful visionary that he is wanting you to become for him, okay? We have shapeshifter. The light attribute is skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. And you're definitely ascending and going through higher levels and higher states of consciousness, okay? The shadow attribute is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. They're all about in the moment. God, we've got idea here. So, and it's all right in the moment. But you've got the ability to see the potential in everything. These people that are operating in the shadow aspect of the being, they're just in like what's gratified in the moment, okay? And it's all about the ego with their personal agenda of what they can obtain in that moment. And they don't care who the fuck they have to trample all over to get it. Okay? And this shapeshifter tricksters here manipulating and being duplicitous and conniving and sneaking around like fucking snakes. Alright? And the idea card is inspiration, suggestion, and vision. So your inspiration is getting ready to spike. Your visions, is so important because it helps create and manifest the ideas in your mind. What's going on in your mind is so important. And you've got to make sure that your mind is clear, okay? On the bottom of the deck, we got guide and destroyer. So, you could be guiding people like I do, or you are being guided by God to go, possibly on a vision quest, as you're meditating, whatever it is. But these trickster shapeshifters are going to be destroyed because you are a visionary and a guide for God's source energy. That's what you're here for. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. The shadow attribute places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. These can be false prophets here as well, definitely. And they're guiding people to their demise and trying to destroy people's lives. The destroyer, the light attribute, is releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. And that's exactly what's going on. You're having to move away from all of this danger and deception. You love yourself. You're getting rid of all this karmic past life energy. You're healing from it. You're forgiving it. You're releasing it and surrendering it because it cannot come with you through this gate. It cannot come into this new energy with you because God has huge things that are coming for you. And your enemies are going to be destroyed. They are. This shit's going to stop. The shadow attribute is intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. And that's what they're all about. They want to destroy anything that's going on with you. They're pissed because they're trying to rob you of your destiny, and they can't fucking do it. They're taking offense to it. They're really fucking unpleasant and mean. And they could have exploited you in ways. They're trying to take from you what God is not going to allow them to take anymore. Okay? This visionary here, we have intuition. With God, we have movement. God is moving you forward. Positive movement forward. This trickster here could be using their passion, using their wand here, or their cooch in order to do things, and can also be trying to trick you out of your passionate energy of what you're trying to co-create with the divine. Under the shapeshifter, we have surrender. You got to surrender it, and they are going to have no choice but to surrender. Under guide, we have sweetness and balance and illumination. And they're trying to disrupt it. They could have isolated you to where so many people have been coming against you. And they're fucking frustrated because you keep cleansing them out of your energy. And you have given a death to this energy. It's being stopped. And new energy is going to start flowing into you. Whatever these energies are with death spells, whatever it is, you're going to have new energy flowing into you with peace. You are divinely protected by spirit. Okay? God is intervening on your behalf. Under the destroyer, we have anxiety and sadness. You know, they have been bound and fucking determined to affect your state of consciousness, to come against anything that you could have that was going to bring in success for you, to try and inflict pain on you, using magic against you, blasting out energy against you and trying to steal and siphon your energy, trying to take your abundance from you. And you are a powerhouse. The more you grow and go through, the stronger you get and the harder you are to fight. And you are rejecting this energy. It's stopping. They are so angry that it's stopping. They're so pissed. I mean, they're fucking pissed. And they're all to hell. Because now they know that karma's here and they're fucked. Okay, they're absolutely fucked. We've got pressure, pain, anxiety, and discomfort. They're feeling it. I'm going to tell you right now, they are feeling it, and it's only getting started. It's going to escalate. We've got like 5 planets in retrograde. I'm telling you, shit is getting real right now. Be diligent and focus on your breakthrough and focus on your vision right now. It's very important to remain diligent in what it is that you're trying to manifest and bring in for you. Okay? Focus on your daydreams here. Be sober. Don't allow yourself to get all fucked up, okay? You could even take yourself to like a remote location where you could go out and meditate out in nature. And these people are snooping around. They are operating in a state of darkness. You cannot trust these people. And they're very curious as to what you have going on. All right? You're going within. You're recalling the memories. You're doing this inner healing work. You're facing the darkest aspects of the being so that you can heal it. Okay? That's going in and doing that shadow work. It's so important. And you're recalling the memories so that you can heal from them. Your energy is going to bring in wealth and abundance and freedom to you. You're a powerhouse of energy, and you are clear on your purpose here. Your progress is definitely moving forward, okay? Demand things to come into fruition for you and be motivated, all right? Be motivated. You're beautiful souls out here, collective. Beautiful souls. You inspire and uplift others, and they can't stand it. Heaven's messages. Your loved ones in heaven want you to know that they are safe, protected, and reunited with family and friends. And they're your guides. They're right here with you. They're protecting you as well. Surrender your battles. The angels are asking you to hold your peace and surrender the battle to them. Let your guides fight your battles. You don't have to go out and seek retaliation against these motherfuckers. Give it to God and to the angels and to your ancestors, and they're going to help protect you. On the bottom of the deck, the best is yet to be. Good things have happened, but even better things will be presented in the future. Absolutely. Okay? Now, we got mysticism. And this is the third eye chakra here. Okay, so I'm going to read out of this book. Let me get to it. Not too far. You are not to know. A woman named Ambergine. This is the legend, the little story that goes along with the card. A woman named Ambergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight, yet no woman named Ambergine has ever been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely, if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches the woman named Ambergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. I don't really know what that little story means, but that's the story that goes along with the book. Okay, the inspiration for this card. It is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. The personal inquiry. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. The key ideas. Ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and journey. And the key words of this card are intuition, courage, and uncharted. Okay? The meditation. See yourself in a crystal clear pool. As you wade in the water, a whirlpool starts towards you and catches you. Ambergine is afraid you would leave if you weren't captive. Assure her that you will stay if she sets you free. She doesn't believe you. You have met your own fear. Open your eyes. What is real? What is imagined? And what is no longer necessary? Okay, this is this deck here, if you're curious of what I'm reading from. Okay, next we got rejection. The ivory tower. They won't use me. This is the legend of the little story. The artist is summoned for jury duty, but they won't use him. He doesn't fit their concept of what a juror should be. He paints pictures and no one understands. He lives alone. They want somebody who will put himself in the other guy's place, but he will never do that. He doesn't get mixed up with anything or anyone. They honor his individuality when they invite him, yet when he appears, they reject it by not using him. The inspiration. You don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. That's what I was saying earlier. Come through, spirit. The personal inquiry. Am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? The key ideas. Others' approval. Unsupportive environment. Working alone. And the arrival of a teacher. The key words is protection, exclusion, and development. The meditation. Imagine divine ivory light filtering down and encircling you in the distance. The ivory tower beckons. You reach the castle and the drawbridge slowly lowers. You enter the castle grounds and come to the tower. At the top of the stairs is a door. Inside is the place of no judgment. You have finally found your way home. If anyone's curious what this is my Moldavite. I've been wearing it non-stop for a while and I'm just like so tapped in. It makes me feel so good. Okay. Okay, next we got dissipating here. I don't know if I showed you the rejection card. I'm sorry. And then we got dissipating. Okay. So the rejection card is the crown chakra. The mysticism card is the third eye chakra. The dissipating card is the solar plexus chakra. I am more than I think I am. And this is called Canary Yellow, the legend. Canary, a pet bird, has wonderful ideas for an action movie starring his owner, Mrs. Robinson. They frequently discuss the exciting plot with friends and family, but when they are given money to make the screenplay a reality, Canary and Mrs. Robinson choose to go on a cruise instead. For the rest of their lives, they talk about their great story and exist in fantasy, not reality. The inspiration. Beware of being imprisoned by the story you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? The personal inquiry. A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? The key ideas: taking action, content to dream, going in circles, strong intelligence, making excuses, and procrastinating. The key words are companionship, connection, and assistance. The meditation: sit quietly with what you speak of so frequently. Take a breath. What do you wish to do? Become aware of the feeling in your body. Is it apprehension, enthusiasm? In your mind's eye, take one step toward carrying out your wish. For example, are you thinking of writing a book? Are you thinking of writing a book? Pull out the first sheet of paper or turn on the computer. Then take the next step. Then the next. Will you dream it or do it? Make sure I'm in the screen. Can you see? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have perfection, and that's the root chakra. Righteous raspberry. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. The legend. Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She is a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she is helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as "your child is overweight" are honest, they make others avoid her. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. The inspiration. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. The personal inquiry. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. The key ideas: alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, and transformation ahead. The key words are uniqueness, friendship, and acceptance. The meditation. Think about the people in your life. Find something good about every person who comes into your mind, no matter who they are or how you feel about them, before you release them. You will know this meditation has concluded when no more people come forward. Let me make sure I'm in the screen. Okay. So, next we have, I pulled some runes. Okay, so we have Laguz. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Oh God, I didn't realize she had titties hanging out. And we got Pertho. And on the bottom of the deck, Gabo. Okay. I'm not good with runes, so I'm going to read these out of the Oracle book to you. This is the Oracle deck here that I'm pulling from. Okay. So first, let's see, I wrote the pages down. The first one is on page 30. Okay, the first one, Laguz. The meaning is water. The key word is inspiration. The associations are the rune is tied to the fertile power of creativity. So I'm telling you, your creativity is getting ready to heighten, collective. I really feel this is going to happen, because we're going to have a shift in our energy. We've been so tired, we haven't felt like creating anything, for a lot of us out there. And that's also energy that's going on in the sacral chakra. So be sure that you're working on that energy. That's the sexual energy region, and the creativity energy region is the sacral chakra. The image, a siren on her shore of a body of water, is lost in thought. Her expression is inspired and happy. She seems to be in harmony with the surrounding nature. The runic inspiration. Just as water is necessary for plants to grow, so imagination is necessary to give color, strength, and meaning to our lives. A romantic vision and the desire for beauty bring about her interior evolution and an increase in our power. The suggestions for meditation. Are we in contact with creative energy, or do to remove it as it frightens us? How do we feel when we are in love? Full of energy, shaken, intimidated? Are we afraid of change? The power of the rune. Laguz brings empathy and increases understanding of ourselves and others. Okay. Now, next is Pertho. It's on page 23. The meaning is destiny. Oh, wow. See? It's repeating throughout the reading, so definitely exactly what needed to come out. Okay, the meaning is destiny. The key word is risk. The associations. The rune is associated with inevitability and fate. The image is a young man walks along a tightrope. He may fall, but he continues forward as he cannot do otherwise. The runic inspiration. The card celebrates the beauty of the unexpected and highlights the fact that if one is not willing to take risks, one cannot realize one's dreams. Excessive fear of the unknown paralyzes us, blocking our plans. This card urges us to abandon ourselves to our destiny. Wow, come through Spirit. Suggestions for meditation. Let's meditate on our sense of danger. Are we brave or fearful? Do we launch ourselves headfirst into situations, or are we plagued by doubts and tend not to act? What relationship do we have with others whose mentality is very different from our own? Do we avoid them or think that they may indeed enrich us? The power of the rune. Pertho helps us to open ourselves to the world and to others. It enhances our empathy and makes us eager to learn new cultures and alternate ways of living. Make sure I'm in the screen. Okay, it's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and Gebo is on page 16. The meaning is gift. So the universe is going to give you a gift collective. And the key word is gratitude. Let your heart always operate from a state of gratitude. Be grateful for everything that you have, no matter how big or small, because everything is important. And whenever you are grateful for everything that you have, the universe is definitely going to bless you with more. Okay? That's how it works. The associations. This rune relates to feelings of gratitude you have when you are given something, as well as our generosity and giving of ourselves to others. Okay? The image. A young man offers a cup that appears full and abundant. His expression is serene and generous, as well as resolute and dignified. The runic inspiration. Gebo means gift in the material, emotional, and spiritual sense. Devotion and reward are the two fundamental aspects of this card. We must not be afraid to make the first move and act freely without asking for anything in return. This attitude is actually a sign of inner strength. The suggestions for meditation. Are we capable of giving love? Does our presence enrich group moments and make them more peaceful? Do we tend to absorb energies from others, or do we give them with generosity? Are we a reference point for others? The power of the rune. Gebo helps to open our heart to the ideals of brotherhood and cooperation. Okay? All right, now, intuition is the GPS of the soul. Smudge yourself regularly to release other people's energy. Religion is for people who are scared to go to hell. Spirituality is for people who have already been there. That's a quote by Bonnie Raitt. Gratitude is the open door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. You open the door through gratitude. Deepak Chopra. Self-care and self-love is at the core of your ability to be in service to others. Release unhealthy attachments and codependency. Why is it blurry? Sorry. Okay. Your next chapter is going to cause some people to wish they had treated you better. Lying to avoid consequences for their actions. So that could definitely be going on with some of these karmic past life enemies over here. Exhausted from being in survival mode, for sure. You were abused and neglected. And he knows. He's seen it. And it's getting ready to stop. Okay? It's getting ready to stop. 444, protection. The universe and your spiritual guides are protecting you. The archangels are with you. 555 is change. Something new is coming. We have Archangel Gabriel with you. And Archangel Metatron is here. Stand up for yourself. When you're facing conflict and confrontation, stand up for yourself. There is nothing wrong in renouncing a toxic or abusive family. They could be keeping dangerous secrets, or someone's keeping dangerous secrets for a loved one. You have to renounce this shit from your life. It no longer serves you. It only takes one person to change your life. You. Do not get upset with people or situations. Both are powerless without your reaction. (1111), highly spiritual number. Leveling up. It's a sign of manifestation. 1010, something near completion. Keep working towards your goals. Jesus Christ is with you. And Kuan Yin is also here. Thank you, dear Ascended Masters, for being here. Says mean things in order to hurt or make you doubt yourself. These kinds of people need to be released from your life and your energy. Twist your words and use them against you. Yeah, these kind of people have no room in your life. You got to release these kind of people and putting up boundaries may distress others. Oh well, do it anyway. Take care of yourself first. You can't help others when you're broken. Learn to respond. Don't react. When you respond, let me start with reaction. When you react to something, it's overloaded, fueled up, fledged up, fired up emotion, and you're going to do things that you're going to regret. When you respond, you step back, you're observing the situation, and you're calculated in your response, and you're not overreacting. And then you're most likely not going to regret your actions, okay? And it's also going to help you not create karma, okay? Maintain self-control. Yeah, maintain self-control and respond. Don't react to these crazy people that you're dealing with. Blaming you for things that aren't your fault. You dread spending time with them. If you dread it, then don't. Keep those firm boundaries in place. Broken trust and broken promises. Someone could have been very condescending towards you. Okay? The universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already are. Rumi. Namaste. My soul recognizes your soul. I honor the love, light, beauty, truth, and kindness within you because it is also within me. In sharing these things, there is no distance and no difference between us. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. You take good care of yourself. It's easy for you to express love. We have Anubis and Osiris with us. Thank you for being here. 111, reminder that thoughts create your reality. reassurance, or warning. 222, good omen for relationships. Seek balance and peace. Okay. Listen to your own voice and your own soul. Don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. We have Buddha and Krishna with us. Thank you for being here. Melchizedek and Lady Nada. Thank you so much, dear Ascended Masters, for being with us. More energy. And I told you, an increased awareness is coming in. Going to restore balance in your life and gain insight. Okay? And your insight is going to be increased. You're going to feel more relaxed and you're going to start to feel safe. You are a warrior of the light. We have Saint Germain with the violet flame of transmutation. We've got a lot of Ascended Masters with us that are working with the collective right now. Okay, there could be holes in your aura and energetic debris. Holes and tears in the aura allow entities and auric attachments to come in. And fear and trauma and physical abuse can create those holes and tears in the auric and energetic field. So please ask your guides to heal and repair any holes and tears in the aura and the energetic field to help seal you up and to activate your Merkaba and keep you safe and cloaked inside with your energy field pure and tight and healed, okay, with no holes. You have a beautiful future that's coming in, and some of these assholes are definitely wishing death on the collective. Okay, we know that. Elmora and Hathor are with us. We have a lot of Ascended Masters here with us right now. Express your feelings. You can be yourself. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. A need for the truth. Yes, we have, definitely. We stand in our truth. We speak our truth. We're honest. The collective is honest. And we operate from a state of unconditional love. And we have a need for the truth. We're sick of being lied to. Okay? From this karmic energy that we're overcoming and balancing out. And the karmics that are in our life and in our energy. They're going to beg for your forgiveness. There's a whole crew that's getting busted. If there's been a group that's plotting against you, the whole crew is going to get busted. God is intervening, and this karmic justice is coming in. You can break a soul contract. Rewrite your soul contracts. You don't have to stay in this shit. Rewrite it and write that person out of your life or those people. Yep. Use positive affirmations. It's definitely going to help you. Any stagnant energy or energy sludge, energetic debris, make sure that you're clearing that out of the aura. And I was just shown selenite. Sweep your being with selenite, like start at the crown and then just go in a sweeping motion up and down throughout the body. And selenite never has to be cleansed. It naturally cleanses itself. Do not submerge selenite in water. It will dissolve it. But selenite is a very good tool to help sweep and cleanse and purify the aura. Okay? Self-compassion. Speak lovingly to yourself and laugh more. Be sure that you're going in and doing your shadow work on your inner healing journey, and that's shedding the ego, going in and facing your inner demons and your fears, and not being scared to go into the deepest aspects of your being. We all have to do this. It's our responsibility. No one can do it for us. Only we can do that ourselves. Okay, the shadow work is so important. And when that happens, the ego learns its place, and then your higher self comes forward, and you operate from your divine state of being with your higher self, and the ego takes itself back in the darkness aspect of the being, and it's not ruling. The ego is not ruling the being. Okay, Release and cry. Cry it out. Journal in whatever way you see fit. Okay? Crying cleanses the soul, and it's a beautiful form of release. When you cry, there's so much strength in crying, because when you cry, you're connecting with the emotion and you're allowing yourself to feel it and not stuffing it back and acting like it doesn't exist. And when you cry, it literally also cleanses and purifies your bloodstream. It's beautiful, okay? Your soul never incarnates completely. While you're in a body, you also exist in higher dimensions. Reaching beyond the physical self is what the spiritual search is all about. Be happy, collective. Be happy no matter what, okay? Now, don't avoid alone time. Embrace it. It's so important to have your alone time, and no one's pulling on your energy either. You can just sit and be with yourself. God, I love my alone time. Oh man, like, you better not interfere with my alone time or we're gonna have a problem. I'm serious. Healing and changing your subconscious thought patterns is not a one and done thing. Inner peace is not a state you reach and remain in forever. These are things we must practice and implement daily. Okay? It's 24/7. You can't, it's something that you have to, like, it will eventually be something that you're conscious of constantly, and it's going to get to where you do it so much that it's just like in your subconscious, you just naturally do it, okay? But it takes time to get to that point. That's what happens as you go through your healing journey. To protect your energy, it's okay to cancel a commitment, to not answer that call, to change your mind, to want to be alone, to take a day off, to do nothing, to speak up, and to let go. When you've done something wrong, admit it and be sorry. No one in history has ever choked to death from swallowing his pride. Or her pride, but swallowing their pride. We have the root chakra. Grounding, stability, physical needs, security, survival, manifestation in the material world. The sacral chakra. Emotions, relationships, sexuality, self-worth, creativity, and empathy. Okay? Don't let loneliness and boredom drive you back to people you should be healing from. Life is precious. Don't settle for anything less than happiness, respect, and peace. I will not apologize for my strength in the way it intimidates you. I will not tame my spirit in the way it howls. I will not be less. Period. Classy is when you have a lot to say, but you choose to remain silent in front of fools. And that is responding, not reacting. It is very possible and very okay to forgive someone and still not want to spend time with them. Absolutely. That's a quote by Karen Salmon. I don't know how to say her last name. Anything that annoys you is teaching you patience. Anyone who abandons you is teaching you how to stand up on your own 2 feet. Anything that angers you is teaching you forgiveness and compassion. Anything that has power over you is teaching you how to take your power back. Anything you hate is teaching you unconditional love. Anything you fear is teaching you courage to overcome your fear. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go. That's a quote by Jason Kiddard. And it's so true. We have Psalms 35. Show us the hope that God will vindicate his faithful servant. Show us this for our endurance and faith. God will rescue his own. So hang on. Psalm 94. It's a prayer for God's intervention in the face of injustice and oppression. The psalmist expresses distress over the wickedness of the world and calls on God to bring judgment and deliverance. The psalm also emphasizes the comfort and strength that believers can find in God's presence. James 1:6-7. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. When you ask God, and you're in alignment in your spirit, believe that He's going to take care of you and it's going to come forward. Mark 11:24. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Job 4:8-9. As I have observed those who plow evil and those who sow trouble reap it. At the breath of God they perish. At the blast of His anger they are no more. Job 3:25. What I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. Psalms 94:1-3. The Lord is a God who avenges. O God who avenges, shine forth. Rise up, judge of the earth. Pay back to the proud what they deserve. How long, Lord, will the wicked be jubilant? Psalm 94:4-5. They pour out arrogant words. All the evildoers are full of boasting. They crush your people, Lord. They oppress your inheritance. And it's divine inheritance. The universe is a fractal. Whatever energy signature we carry will be repeated infinitely again and again until we change that vibration. Paige Bartholomew. According to quantum physics, a particle vibrating due to your sound when you speak can affect a molecule inside a star at the edge of the universe instantly. This phenomenon is known as quantum entanglement. The greatest illusion of this universe is the illusion of separation. Balance. The feminine energy allows us to turn within and examine the looping patterns that our wounding causes us to repeat. She shows us how we have been neglecting our truth and guides us toward living from our hearts. The masculine energy provides us with the will, drive, and strength to exit these patterns of wounding. He takes us by the hand and encourages us to release whatever is not in our best interest and to instead claim our destiny. When they come together in union, these energies bring us freedom. Angel number 911. I see this number all the time. A highly karmic spiritual number that encourages you to pursue your life purpose and soul mission as a light worker. It tells of leadership and living life as a positive example in order to eliminate the way for others to follow. 911 is a vibration of spiritual enlightenment and awareness and of reaping karmic rewards for work well done. If you're pouring all your attention to what could have been, you're diminishing the possibilities of what you can still do and still be. Dodinsky. Oh, my neck. Don't let the ugly in others kill the beauty in you. Quantum intuition. Everything is energy. Energy connects everything. Energy carries information. The past, present, and future all exist simultaneously. Therefore, as energetic beings, we have access to the past, present, and future at any point in time via energy. It all connects. Trust yourself. You will survive whatever is coming. You are not meant to avoid the darkness. You are meant to go into it, feed it love, illuminate it, and transform it into light. Only love has the power to heal the darkness within you. Alyona Harveer, I think is who said this. Ask for healing, clarity, peace, wisdom, and guidance. Ask for abundance, creativity, light, and love. Don't be timid in your prayers or your requests. Be bold. Be positive. Be grateful, as everything you're asking for is already making its way to you. To make the right choices in life, you have to get in touch with your soul. To do this, you need to experience solitude, which most people are afraid of, because in the silence you hear the truth and know the solutions. Deepak Chopra. Luke 1:50, and his mercy is for those who fear him from generation to generation. We're out here breaking in generational curses off of our bloodline collective. Galatians 3:13, Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. Psalms 109:17, he loved to pronounce a curse, may it come back on him. He found no pleasure in blessing, may it be far from him. All these curses that these people are putting out, this is a return to sender right here. That it goes right back to them. Period. Psalms 109:15-16, may their sins always remain before the Lord, that he may blot out of their name from the earth. For he never thought of doing a kindness, but hounded to death the poor and the needy and the brokenhearted. Justice is coming, collective. We carry the memories and experiences of our ancestors, both the traumas as well as the gifts. Ancestral healing repairs the connection with our wise ancestors, who are also here to serve as our spirit guides. You are being called to heal your ancestral lineage and clear blockages imprinted in your DNA, aligning you with your highest self, who's connected to all. Earth is a school for mastering how to manipulate energy. The Earth School is most difficult in the universe. Only the bravest souls sign on for this assignment. Don't be afraid to shine your bold light. Transmute this dark energy out. Call in Saint Germain with the violet flame of transmutation to help you with that. And then as that energy is grounded out into Mother Gaia, who is the Earth, ask that she be healed as well. Okay? Psalm 35:15-16. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. Psalm 35:10-12. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Sometimes not all open doors lead to opportunities. We've got to close some doors in our lives because they don't lead us anywhere. Stephen Atchison. Exactly. You've got to walk away from what no longer serves you. The ego is a veil between humans and God. Rumi. And it's what makes you believe that there's separation. There is no separation. Psalm 85:8a. I will hear what God the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace unto his people and to his saints. The Divine Collective. God's chosen. Acts 10:30-31. Cornelius answered, 3 days ago I was in my house praying at this hour, at 3 p.m. Suddenly a man in shining clothes stood before me and said, Cornelius, God has heard your prayer and remembered your gifts to the poor. Blessings are coming. The law of correspondence as above, so below. The law of action, manifestation, requires aligned action. You have to do your part. Take action. You just can't sit around and expect something to come to you and then get mad because it doesn't. You have to put yourself into direct alignment to receive. And you have to do your part. You have to do your healing work. You have to do what you have to do in order to have these manifestations come in. That's why this work is so important. James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. 1 John 4:4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that exists in the world. Exactly. Believe in your divine authority and God's source energy, the Holy Spirit that's radiating through your being. You know you have mastered a soul lesson when the circumstance has not changed, but the way you respond has. This is true energy self-mastery. Vibrational medicine. Exactly. The laws of detachment. Allow others to be who they are. Allow yourself to be who you are. Don't force situations. Solutions will emerge. Uncertainty is reality. Embrace it. Sue Fitzmaurice. Cord cutting mantra. I release you with a full heart, with love for the place you once held in my life. May you be happy in the life you have chosen. I now take back all the energy that has been taken from me or that I have given away, and I return that energy that I still hold from you. May I be free from the ties that bind us. May all cords be cut, transmuted, and dissolved. May all energy return to its original sender with power, peace, and forgiveness. I ask that this is complete and sealed now. So it is. Psalms 35:17 through 19. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the throngs I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. Psalm 35:20 through 22. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusation against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, Aha! Aha! With our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. It's never far from you. Own up to your shit. It's how you grow. Don't give up after the first failure. It's how you learn. Exactly. Endure the trial. Overcome the failure. Learn from the mistakes and begin anew. Come through, Spirit. Deuteronomy 32:35. It is mine to avenge. I will repay. In due time their foot will slip. Their day of disaster is here, and their doom rushes upon them. God's vengeance is here. Romans 12:19. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. Exactly. For it is written, it is mine to avenge. I will repay, says the Lord. And that is what we do, collective. We don't seek revenge. We give it to God, and He takes care of that for us, no matter what our karmic enemies may think. Romans 12:21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. We pray, and we give it to Spirit. We're not out here doing magic and cursing people. We don't do that. You are an You are an electromagnetic being emitting a frequency. Only those things that are on the same frequency as the one you are emitting can come into your experience. Every single person, event, and circumstance in your day is telling you what frequency you are on. Quantum physics tells us that nothing that is observed is unaffected by the observer. It means that everyone sees a different truth because everyone is creating what they see. And everyone is also on a different energetic frequency. People can only understand to the level of their understanding, okay? The universe responds to your frequency. It doesn't recognize your personal desires, wants, or needs. It only understands the frequency in which you are vibrating at. You have to be tuned into the energy you want to manifest in your life. Always be mindful of the things you put in your body, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Anytime you feel a negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. Exactly. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. That is the process of pivoting. Abraham Hicks. I call back my power and energy from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. That's the suffering in the mind right here. That's what this is. That's why that came out. Don't waste energy on things you can't control. Exactly. Don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself. Be the change. Yeah. Self-victimization gets you nowhere. And all it's going to do is end up getting more people further away from you that don't want to help you because you don't want to help yourself. People who help themselves are more apt to find people who want to help them. James 2:13. There will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others. But if you have been merciful, God will be merciful when he judges you. Lamentations 3:22 through 24. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in him. The law of polarity. There are two sides to everything. And the law of rhythm. Nothing is permanent. All right, collective, so that's all I've got for you for this read. Oh, wait, I forgot to read the bottoms of the deck over here. So on the bottom of this deck, we have favorably. Take advantage of favorable conditions to achieve goals. Okay? Where there is hope, where there is light, there is hope. It's beautiful. And we have the key, unlocking, answer, destiny, openness, solution, and fulfillment. The key to your destiny is here. It's being unlocked. And we have the moon, the soul, and coming out of this south node, life debts, this karmic life debts, the south node karmic energy coming out of it as your soul is progressing through this journey. Becoming one with your spirit, with the sun here. As you're tapping in and walking into your destiny and into your north node. with this new beautiful Leo Lionsgate portal, the 8-8 portal. I will. I will. You will do it. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself to know you deserve better. Exactly. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Come through, Spirit. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. Your guides are right here. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally, but sensibly. Come through, Spirit. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. It's expanding and opening your consciousness and getting out of that closed-mindedness. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Limitations are like a blockage, okay? And expectations create limitations. Put out to the universe what you want and then get out of the way, and then allow Spirit to bring that forward in the time frame that they see it coming forward and in the way that they see fit, okay? Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Exactly. We have the Cardinal, adventure. You need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck over here, we have kisses and Cupid's arrow and healthy choices. Ooh, ooh, and a love call. Ooh, we've got new love coming in for those of you who are ready to receive. And we've got the boat here. Your ships are coming in, collective, because you're ascending and you're moving beyond all of this. You're transcending the obstacles. You're learning. You're expanding. You've gone to a new phase into your life, and you're preparing for a new union for those of you who are ready to receive with this beautiful, loving offer that's coming in here with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands. And this is also sex. Just like... And you're standing here in your truth. And you're a badass bitch here with this Queen of Swords energy. You don't take people's shit. You've been through hell and back. You're honest. You're rational. You're truthful. You're intelligent. And you see all of this illusion. You know what the hell's going on. And you're standing here in this beautiful Emperor energy, or you have a beautiful Emperor coming in, okay? Because you're in this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy here, and you're getting ready to have a King of Pentacles, Four of Wands energy coming in, and it's going to be two beautiful Earth Angels here that are coming into union. This is a divine union here that's coming in. And this devil could not steal this. These past life karmic energies here. They could not steal this shit from you. You're in this beautiful High Priestess energy. And you're seeing through all of this deception and all of this shit. And you powerfully work with the moon to manifest what you want. And these people are going to be very disappointed when you move on to calmer waters. You've gone in, you've done this inner healing work. You're facing your shadow side and your shadow self. And you can expect new offers to be coming in for you. You could be studying and learning a lot right now too, because that is definitely involved as you're going through your healing journey here with this beautiful star energy. All right, collective. So this is what I've got for you guys. This was a long reading today, but there was a lot that Spirit wanted to come through. So I hope this helps you guys. I love you so much. Bye, collective.